Hello, today I have for you a game engine. So it implements everything that a modern game engine should have, ability to draw textures, do animations with sprites, a sprite system, detect collisions with the collider, have different scenes, have different game objects within each scene, have a resource manager to load and manage large files, have a controllable camera, and several other features. And so without further ado, I just want to show you the most impressive project that I've made with my game engine. And the entire thing is written in the D programming language, the game and the game engine. So it's a platformer, you're this little guy, you jump around, you stick to walls, you die when you touch spikes. And you have a goal to collect this apple and advance to the next level. The second thing I made in the game engine is this level editor for this associated game. So you can do things like resize the level, move around where you spawn, add platforms, which automatically tile themselves nicely, add spikes that will kill you, erase, things like that. And the camera, moves around as you make the level bigger. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And then this is basically everything that I think you would want to develop a modern platformer. So let me show you what the code for that looks like, working off this base engine. I have the same core engine files without any modification, and then the game itself, I've added some more D language scripts on top of that, and I'll talk about in a second why I use D. But all these scripts can be relatively short because the bulk of the the logic happens within the game engine. So the camera updating script, I don't know, the game application to load scenes. The longest is probably the custom script to control the player because I went a bit overboard on the player physics, but still 200 lines. And then also the level editor similarly is a set of D language files. These are a bit larger because that's less what the engine is designed for, but still very possible. And just to prove to you how simple that can be, I am going to do an example right here. So let's just copy it's called Ohm Engine because my name is Ohm. So let's make a demo project. So I just copy that entire directory, and let's see what we can do. So, oh yeah, wait. Right, so this is just a copy. I don't want it to be a Git repo. And I have all these core engine files. And then the thing that the app expects you to do is to make a new game application, a class that extends game application. So let's do that. And I've prepared a file, but so don't just spend time typing. But as you can see, it's only 70 lines. I'll briefly go over what it does. You just want to have something that extends game application that loads your scenes, something that extends scene that loads your game objects. So this will create a player game object, and then add a custom script to it. And the custom script references the input component to move and the transform component to move around the game object as you press left, right, up, and down. And let's take a look at what that looks like. Why did that? Oh, right, I forgot to filter that image. I forgot to copy the assets, which I created myself. Hooray! Let's try that now. Wait, I think this should be. Hey, and you're this little guy and you move around. Simple as that. So you can see all I did is add that one file, maybe 70 lines, and that's all you need to make a game. And the reason I chose D language for this project, this entire project, is just because I think it's a great underused language with very convenient syntax and without any sacrifice to efficiency. So you get things like dynamic arrays and the garbage collector that I use heavily in this project while not sacrificing too much efficiency. And I think it just should be used a lot more. Anyway, check out all the code for this on my GitHub, and thanks.